Namaskar. Welcome to Ahara Arogya Adhyatma, the light of Samskara. Today, we have none other than Pawan Srivatsa, who is a leading psychoanalyst, and he has started the Chakshu Foundation and he is the president of that. During Corona, he has treated lots of people who went into depression, and now he's been counseling lots of people. So today he is here to tell us about the marriage counseling. Today, we say marriages are made in heaven, but the divorces are made in the on earth. And the people are going to hell. More than the people, the children are going to hell. Even after getting 2 to 3 children, many people are divorcing even after 10, 20 years. And that is very ridiculous. So, welcome, Pawan. Namaskara.
Namaste. Namaste.
Yeah. Tell us, what type of people come to you for the marriage counseling? What is this marriage counseling and how you do it?
Marriage counseling happens in three different categories. The first one is pre-wedding, like how they do pre-wedding photo shoot. I provide pre-wedding therapy for couples and individuals because they have to understand, like how in our Hindu Sanatana Dharma, they match the horoscope to see whether these two horoscopes match. Do they make good pair or something? Like that, on a psychological level, we have to understand about the attachment styles of ourselves and our partner. Number one. Number two, how do we make our decisions? In what am I good at making decisions of? In what do I lag behind? When it comes to emotional decision making, I might be lagging behind. Whereas when it comes to another person, he or she might be great at doing financial decisions, property wise, and things like that, social decisions. We have to understand about what we are lagging behind and what are their strengths. We have to be going hand in hand. It is not a competition, it is more of a cooperation.
Being
But
complementary to each other. It's a
yes,
cooperation and complementary. Yeah, that is
we,
a anyonyate. Yeah.
yeah. So that is the first thing that I look into. That is the first category that I give therapy to. Okay. This is the first stage. This is primary prevention. Before something happens, we do something to it
Before
so that they
marriage
make
only,
the
you are
decisions.
counseling them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second thing is the marriage has happened. There are a few issues that are arising. How to resolve those conflicts, how to reconcile. The third thing is they have gone to the lawyers, they have filed in case, divorce, and all those things. They have done the first round of sessions and they have put to mediation. Then they come to counseling to the court itself. Then they come here. We want to take a better counseling services.
No,
So they come to people
when you
like
said
you.
court, I realized we went to
Yes.
family court in order to tell them to have the whole proceeding in Kannada, so that the vernacular
Hmm.
language everybody can understand and it is better. But then
Yes.
the amount of rush I saw there, it is worse than fish market. See, always, whenever there is a rush, we call fish market. But
Yes.
here, the family court is worse than fish market. So that many. I think last year on one single day, May 30th or something, there was 680 cases applied for divorce in one day. So you can imagine in Bangalore, if so many people, I don't think 680 marriages are occurring in one day. So more
Very
divorces are occurring than the marriages. And this is
yes.
really terrible. So what do you think is the main cause for this?
One thing is people are successful when it comes to their financial aspect of it and social aspect of it. These are the two eligibility criteria they look into. Even when you see the biodata on WhatsApp or any other matrimonial site, they will not ask you about what family you come from, what lineage you come from. They will not even ask the name, what tribe you belong to.
Yeah, here, I remember in olden days, they used to see who are the parents, what is the family background, and what are the property they have, and everything. It is not just the boy alone. They used to say that the marriage is not between the two individuals, it is between the two families and the two towns or the two villages. The whole village used to be involved in the marriage because they said, oh, Namur Hudige, Namur, that the feeling was there. But today that is all gone. So that is the reason that they are they think that there's no end of themselves because they are earning, they have everything, so they don't have to depend on anybody. And
There
apart
was a
from that, I
yes.
feel that
Uh,
the respect to the parents and respect to the elders and the gurus has gone down. Once upon a time, if there was any discord in the family, the parents used to sit and advise, or they used to get the elders to advise, or they used to go to the Swamiji and tell, please advise. But today, they all have to come to you for the counseling.
Hopefully they come because
Yeah.
guiding and misguiding is in disguise of guiding, and the guidance is gone to a place where only mental patients come to psychologists.
Pawan, when you said guiding and misguiding, the psychiatrist or psychoanalyst doing the analysis is guiding.
Yes.
But the lawyers with the black coat, they are misguiding. And that's how it becomes worse when they go to the lawyers. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So when it comes to this, I was reading one Buddhist philosophy book by Tao Te Ching. Okay, he in one of his books write, the bird is flying so high,
Hmm.
enjoying its freedom so much that
Hmm.
it has forgotten its route back to the nest where it belongs to.
Okay, okay.
We have forgotten the roots. If we look
In the
into our
family.
holy
It's a
scriptures,
family. Yes.
yeah, we see Sati, we see Parvati who did
Hmm.
penance, we
Hmm.
see Sita and Rama, we see Rukmini and Krishna,
Hmm.
we see so
Radha
many
Krishna, yeah.
examples. Radha Krishna, yeah, we see so many examples like this.
Hmm.
But what is today's example is
Yeah.
Shah Jahan
Hmm.
and Mumtaz.
Ah, and when you said the example, and I will tell you an interesting thing. In Mumbai High Court, a man
Hmm.
had gone to ask the for past 9 months. He's not coming to Andaman Nicobar where he's transferred. So the judge just logically he asked if Sita Mata could go to Vanavasa for 14 years. Amma, why can't you not go to Andaman Nicobar? That is not very far off. It is very close. But do you know what happened? The
Yes.
feminists, the women went to the protest against that judge. That the judge is inhuman and he is biased with the female people, gender, and that is
Yeah.
not correct. I think the psyche is changing. The people are, their mindset is changed. In the past, the girl used to be groomed and prepared for the marriage by the mother, so to get adjusted to the new house and everything. But today what is happening is the girl is brought up like a boy independently, so that she doesn't want to get adjusted. And I have seen in many families the parents themselves, okay, don't worry, if that fellow is not good, leave, you come back. This is how the parents are encouraging the girls to leave the husband. So that is really bad. Yeah, please go ahead.
That's very true, ma'am. Being too liberal on things and
Hmm.
giving immediate gratification for everything that is asked,
Hmm.
that is one of the root causes of divorce today.
Ah,
You have to wait for things to happen to you. And the
yes.
waiting itself is an enjoyable period. If you are seeing old movies, and if you
Hmm.
see my grandmother and grandmother who lived for 65 years of happy marriage, they
Yeah.
had their frictions, but with that, they say
No,
we
the
quarrel.
friction was due to the affection.
Yes,
Out
yes,
of
yes,
affection, they used to have the friction,
yes,
and they used to
yes, yes,
compensate it by more love. And that's how it used to
yeah.
be.
Churning is one example I give. Okay,
Hmm.
churn,
Hmm.
curd so that you get buttermilk and
Yeah, you get a
butter.
butter. Hmm.
If you churn water, what will you get?
Nothing.
Only the sound. Only the sound. Similarly, it should be having some effort. Putting your effort is right, but are you putting it in the right place? Are you putting it to the right with the right person for a right meaning? These are the things that are lost values today. When we ask children who are, 12, 13 years old, what is your definition of marriage? They say it is the first cause of divorce.
No, when you said this, probably
Yes.
the reason is they are watching the bad serials all over the country. I think the whole social fabric is spoiled because of the serials, and the serials show only the wrong things. The suspecting husband and the husband with two wives or three wives, and that sort of thing. People have thought that it is normal, and then they also are behaving like that. I think it is what they see, what they understand, what they go into the head, and then that is expressed. So, what do you say about it?
See, what we see is what we become. That is called as manifestation. Okay.
Correct,
Uh,
correct.
why is our grandparents' relationship so great
Hmm.
compared to our parent relationship, compared to the relationships that we have today? If we
Yes.
see the sequence of it, we see our grandparents listening to Upanishads, Vedas, Shastras, Agamas, and
Yeah, yeah.
Puranas.
Yeah, and
Whereas
they
the
they
next
they, they
generation,
used to see, read about Sati Savitri,
yes,
Parvati's, and
yes,
then Sita Mata, and that's how that Pancha Kanne, despite of their
yeah,
husbands being demons or the bad people, they tried their best to bring that to the thing. Whether it is a Mandodari who is a Ravana's wife, and she also tries her best. So this is how it was, but they were not leaving the husbands.
yes, yes. The second thing is, when it comes to this next generation, the next
Hmm.
generation people started the relationship with the opinion that were projected on the screen, like
Hmm.
Puttan Kandal's movie or Shankar Nag's movie or
Hmm.
Anant Nag's movie, and those things were showing more of romantic and
Okay.
meaningful. And the reality, like how in one of the movies, I forgot the name of it, where Kashinath was
Hmm.
the director, he clearly
Hmm.
explains about how people help people for marriage and how people wait to break the marriage
Okay.
from
Both
happening.
are there. Yeah, both are
Both
there.
are there. And people were made aware of these things. And now
Hmm.
the present day scenario is like westernization of Indian culture. They are
Yeah, that
becoming
is the
more Western
that
when
is
it
the
comes to
that
their
is the
attitude.
that is the main cause of it. See, the
Yes.
westernization is the main cause. So the relationship of husband and wife has changed. It is more like a partners, and that too they are watching the Bollywood heroes and heroines, who are changing their partners and getting married to someone and then living together. All these things have literally ruined the psyche of the younger generation. Yes.
There is a wonderful, novel I read. I forgot
Hmm.
the author of the novel. There is lack of time, so I will not be able to explain it to you here. I will talk to you about it in the phone call so that you can use it as an example. It is a very
Hmm.
wonderful, touching story where the husband and the wife will be having an external affair
Hmm.
from whom this lady bears a child.
Hmm.
And after a few years, the husband of this wife passes away.
Hmm.
And the son will be doing the Shraddha.
Hmm. Hmm.
The
Hmm.
wife's
Hmm.
son will be doing the Shraddha
Hmm.
to the wife's husband, who is not the father of the child. And the father
Okay.
of the child will be sitting and watching it happening.
Hmm.
He will be like, are you doing Shraddha to me or to your mother's husband?
Hmm.
It is a very touching story. The way he thinks, the way she thinks,
Hmm.
and what happens later, it is all very touching to the heart. That is all we take from
No,
these
no. When
novels
you're
and try
when
to
you're
see.
talking about touching to the heart, I will tell you the
Yes,
joke. So
yes,
the
ma'am.
son, he misses the class and goes to see the picture or something. So when he
Um,
comes back, they would have got a lie detector
mm,
robo they'll have in the house. And the moment
mm.
the father asked, no, where were you? No, I had an extra class. Tuck, it slaps. And then,
Oh,
yeah, this slaps the child. And then the father says, I never used to see such movies. It slaps the father. And then, the mother says, oh, you're just like your father. And then, it slaps the mother also. So that means today we have to have the lie detector, and more than the lie detectors, I think we have to adjustability and adaptability and
very
being
true.
happy with whatever God has given. And that santrupti is very important. So thank you very much, Pawan, for telling our viewers, and I expect the viewers to tell their comments and then whatever their experiences, and then that way, sometimes we will answer to their problems also. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you so much.